Ellen DeGeneres, known for her charismatic presence and groundbreaking work as the former host of The Ellen DeGeneres Show, recently opened up about the challenges she has faced since stepping away from the spotlight. In her new Netflix special, titled For Your Approval, which premiered on Tuesday, DeGeneres candidly discussed various health concerns and mental health revelations, drawing a connection between her aging process and the backlash she faced before her show ended. The special has been widely received as a blend of humor, vulnerability, and reflection, a mix DeGeneres is well known for. At 66, she tackled the often unspoken realities of aging, sharing details about her diagnosis of osteoporosis, obsessive-compulsive disorder OCD, and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder ADHD, all of which were made after she took a step back from public life. DeGeneres began her special by talking about the results of a seemingly routine bone density test that ultimately led to her discovery of osteoporosis. With her characteristic wit, she referred to the test as stupid, jokingly downplaying the seriousness of the situation as she told the audience, "I have full-on osteoporosis." In her usual self-deprecating style, she added humor to the revelation, saying, "I don't even know how I'm standing up right now. I'm like a human sandcastle. I could disintegrate in the shower." Her light-hearted approach to a serious condition elicited laughter from the audience, but also shone a spotlight on the disease, which affects millions globally. Osteoporosis, as DeGeneres explained, is a bone disease that occurs when bone mineral density and bone mass decrease, leading to a reduction in bone strength and increasing the risk of fractures. According to the National Institutes of Health (NIH), the condition can make individuals more prone to breaks and injuries, particularly in the hips, spine, and wrists. Despite the humor with which DeGeneres delivered the news, the seriousness of the condition was not lost on the audience. DeGeneres shared a personal story about experiencing intense pain, believing she had torn a ligament, only to discover that arthritis was the culprit. She recalled asking her doctor how she could have developed arthritis, to which he bluntly responded, "Oh, it just happens at your age." This stark reminder of the inevitability of aging was a sobering moment in her performance, even as she continued to pepper her storytelling with jokes. Beyond the physical challenges of aging, DeGeneres revealed that she had been struggling with mental health issues, many of which she wasn't fully aware of until recent years. She shared that the public backlash against her, following accusations of creating a toxic work environment on her show, deeply affected her mental well-being. The criticism and hatred from fans and media took such a toll that she decided to seek therapy, marking a significant turning point in her life. In therapy, DeGeneres discovered that she had both OCD and ADHD, two conditions that she had not previously recognized in herself. Obsessive-compulsive disorder OCD, as DeGeneres learned, is characterized by uncontrollable, recurring thoughts, obsessions, and repetitive behaviors, compulsions. These symptoms can interfere with a person's daily activities, and in DeGeneres' case, she realized she had been living with some of these tendencies for years without knowing it. Initially, she humorously admitted she had no idea what OCD actually was. "I didn't know what OCD was. I thought the O stood for organized," she joked, drawing laughter from the crowd. Her lack of knowledge about the disorder, she explained, stemmed from her upbringing in Christian Science, a religion that does not recognize or discuss diseases or disorders. "When I was growing up, nobody talked about anything," she said, noting that it wasn't until adulthood that she began to understand her own health more deeply. As DeGeneres began to comprehend what OCD truly was, she had an epiphany that her father likely suffered from the same condition. She recalled thinking, "For sure my dad had OCD." Further research led her to discover that OCD can be hereditary, prompting her to approach her wife, actress Portia de Rossi, and ask if she also believed she had OCD. De Rossi confirmed her suspicions, replying, "Yes, you do." The confirmation came as no surprise to DeGeneres, who shared with the audience that she obsesses over certain things, particularly time and animals. In addition to OCD, DeGeneres discussed her ADHD diagnosis, another revelation that came during therapy. ADHD, or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, is a developmental disorder that affects an individual's ability to focus, control impulses, and manage hyperactivity. As per the NIH, it can significantly interfere with daily functioning and development, something DeGeneres admitted she has struggled with for quite some time. "My ADD makes it really hard to sit down and focus on anything at all," she told the audience. She then jokingly lamented how difficult it had been to put together her Netflix special, adding, "Of course you don't know how hard it was for me to put this together. Why would I ask that question? It's hard for me to focus." DeGeneres' commentary on ADHD was both humorous and poignant, illustrating how the disorder has impacted her ability to concentrate and complete tasks. Her candidness about these struggles resonated with many, and the laughter from the crowd was a testament to how relatable her experiences were to those who have faced similar challenges. However, DeGeneres didn't shy away from admitting that the combination of these diagnoses, osteoporosis, OCD, and ADHD, made the process of aging feel particularly daunting. Yet, as she always has, she found a way to bring humor into the conversation. Toward the end of her special, DeGeneres brought everything full circle, joking that while she may have ADD, OCD, and a failing memory, she still felt well-adjusted. She explained her reasoning, saying, "I obsess on things, but then I don't have the attention span to stick with it, and I quickly forget what I was obsessing about in the first place. So it takes me all the way around to being well-adjusted." I think her conclusion was met with applause and laughter, as the audience appreciated her ability to balance vulnerability with lightheartedness. DeGeneres' candid reflections on aging, mental health, and physical health challenges have added a new layer of depth to her persona, one that resonates with fans who have followed her career for decades. And for your approval, she demonstrated once again that she is not just a comedian, but someone willing to tackle difficult and personal topics head-on, all while making people laugh. Her revelations about osteoporosis, OCD, and ADD not only shed light on her own experiences, but also helped to raise awareness about these conditions, reminding viewers that even those who appear to have it all together are dealing with their own private battles.